Okay, so another test in a shorter event here, the Somax boss event. This is going to be a place where we're going to see how, like, good Piccolo is without getting, like, a ton of stacks. Like, against Sin Shenron, right? I took him earlier. We were able to get a good amount of stacks with them, but this time, it really may not be the case, especially under the Orange Piccolo Leaders Go. We're going to see how that actually ends up being a thing, right? So we have him... slot 7 now. Dude, I keep getting him in like the worst rotations ever in these videos. I'm gonna reset real quick and we're gonna make sure we get these good rotations. Alright, I feel like we're looking a lot better here. We have him in the second rotation, but that's fine. I'm gonna try and not get a lot of attacks off here actually. I wanna avoid getting as many attacks as possible. So I can grab that right there. We'll get this with Orange Piccolo, and then Piccolo doesn't need to attack. We want to make sure we try to build up Piccolo at least a little bit. So by the time we reach to the final stage, we will have Piccolo be able to essentially, I think I want like, 3 or 4 stacks. I think that should be fine. Keep in mind, Piccolo does have the Scouter ability, so every turn he's on rotation, he will reveal where the super attack is going to be, and we could correctly place units where they need to be and help hide them, right? Which is obviously going to be a really, really good thing. Not, like, specifically for, like, this, like, specific event, I feel, because I think what you want to do with this event is kind of have Orange Piccolo do his thing, but that should be fine, honestly. Okay, so we'll have him right here. And then we'll let him cook a little. Again, we want to try and avoid doing as much damage as we can here. And then we want to get as many stacks as possible with physical Piccolo. It's not really too hard to, like, delay that here. But keep in mind, like, Orange Piccolo, for example, is a special character. So he's going to potentially do a lot of damage. Again, this Piccolo does get 30% stacks for the rest of the battle with each super attack he does. So, mine especially with 30 additional, I feel like a lot of times we will see at least like 2 super attacks per turn, I think is fairly common, right? It's all RNG at the end of the day, though. The first additional only has a 30% chance to proc, but I think usually I've been able to see consistently him get a good amount of super attacks off, which is really, really nice to see. I don't think STR Piccolo actually finishes this guy off. Yeah, I don't think so, because he doesn't have his full buff. So that means we're just able to get more stacks up with my Piccolo specifically once we return to the next turn. I think I'm going to have Orange Piccolo take an attack here. That should be fine. Yeah, again, you can see that they're glowing because there's the effective units. We'll have Gamma 1 actually come around when we have... Again, I think we'll be in the final phase against Cell Max. And I think, yeah, what I'll do is that I'm going to not kill next turn, but then I want to aim to kill the very next turn after, right? And then we could have, essentially, Piccolo start off the first turn against Cell Max, right? I think that'll be important to see. Okay, and again, it doesn't really matter about Piccolo here, but let's see. What is it? What is his defense here? I mean, well, Orange Piccolo specifically, but what is his defensive stat right here in this rotation? So he's at 399k defense already, which is quite good. We could get a little more with the support from Piccolo, but again, I'm going to miss the support. That way that we don't have to worry about Orange Piccolo getting that. So Piccolo and Gamma 1 as our floaters will actually be providing my Piccolo the Cold Judgment link, which is a very, very strong link for him to have. I mean, like in this rotation specifically, we have everything but Z Fighters active. We don't have the support, right? But that's not really that big of a deal. I don't think he needs, obviously, the support to really tank anything here. And on top of that, wait, did my Piccolo get his 4 dodge up twice? That's kind of crazy. On top of that, I forgot what else I was gonna say. I guess, oh well. One more? Yeah, okay, there's the hidden potential system additional. Okay, so we got 4 super attacks off so far. I think that's fine. I think, let's see, what is he gonna do now that he has 4 super attacks up? And we're gonna transform him this very next turn. I think that at this point, he'll be able to even tank Cell Max normals without transforming. But I obviously can't really say that 100% for sure, right? We'll get this with you. We'll make sure you can get that. And then, yeah, for sure we should finish off this turn. This Piccolo right here doesn't have his intro buff from what I am aware of. He might actually still have his intro buff. I don't think so, though. But regardless, he should do a lot of damage with being the special character for this event, right? I mean, Orange Piccolo just like makes this event a joke, especially if you're able to get to turn 6 with him, which we are able to on a team that's not full superhero. He's able to use his giant form and just obliterate. But this point of the showcase obviously is the orange, I almost said the Orange Piccolo again for some reason, I'm dumb. Is the physical Piccolo, not the Orange Piccolo, right? Alright, and what damage are you going to do here, buddy? You should kill. Yeah, okay, for sure. Nice, nice. That's fine. Alright, so now we could transform with him. Is a super attack in the middle or the front? I want to... Okay, it's right in the middle. I'm going to heal here. Not because I have to, but I want to make sure we have Piccolo in the middle. And let's play this active skill here. This is... Honestly, I like this active skill. I think it's pretty cool. Alright, now what is his defense set at? He's at 641k. Again, you have to keep in mind, he gets 50% attack and defense on super attack, and that is multiplicative even against the stacked defense. So he's getting what? 320k defense on super. So he's basically at almost a million defense with only 4 stacks, and he has 40% damage reduction. You have to keep that in mind too. He also does have a 40% chance to crit on this turn specifically because we're at full HP, right? He gets more crit based on the higher HP you're going to be at. No offensive support here, but not that big of a deal. So let's see. Can he eat Selmax super attack with just 4 stacks? Again, I think 4 stacks is fair for him. I don't think that it's uncommon to see him get the 4 stacks. And I think what you could do is, if he's going to be in a situation where he doesn't get super attacked, you can keep him untransformed and he should be fine. So that was a, what, 6 point, I think it was 6.7 or 6.8 into a 7.2 mil. And then, is he going to crit on this one again? No crit, but he does the triple. So an 8 mil attack to right here. And he could very well also continue to crit. Will he crit on this one as well? Yeah, he did crit. I mean, he did some pretty nice damage right there overall. So how much does Selmax do to us in terms of his super attack? I'm very interested to see. He should take this for like maybe 200k. 320k, that's still really good. Again, considering it's just the 4 stacks, and then he's I almost said he's supporting, but he's providing the scouter, so you can just put him where the super attack is, right, in situations like that. I could use Pycon's active skill, which we will use that right here. Well, might as well play it. Alright, cool. So we will, again, we're just gonna not do anything here. I don't really care about us doing any damage in this turn, right? What we want to see, actually, I did mess up. I probably should have healed, just so I can get the additional, because because next turn is going to be more like, he's going to be able to potentially do a little more damage, but we won't see the additional because we're under the 77% HP, which is fine, honestly. We can show that. So once Piccolo is under 77% HP, he loses the additional that has a great chance to become a super attack, but he does heal you 7% HP, and then it could be an additional 7% HP depending on the HP level you're going to be at. He's supering right at the end, huh? Is it? Let me see. Let me heal here. Let me take one look here real quick. So it's the same here. We'll put him at the ends. Yeah, so he's at a much less defensive stat because we're missing Cold Judgment here. But it will be good to see that for sure, I think. Alright, let's get this here. Alright, and we'll get this with you again. Well, I'll get a super attack with him. It's not like we're going to kill or anything. Actually, I made a mistake. My goodness, I'm so dumb. Screw it, whatever. We're just going to go like this. So we'll see what he's going to do now without Cold Judgment. Again, it's a much different story without Cold Judgment. He's missing a lot of defense, but that 40% reduction is still going to stay the same. So I think it'll still be a good showing to see what he could do. The reason why I wanted him with the STR Piccolo here is because they actually do share an extra link I don't remember what that link is at the top of my head with the STR Piccolo though. Let me see if I can check that. 1 second here as I bring up Piccolo. Piccolo. Let's see. I have to scroll down here to get his transform state, huh? Okay, what are you gonna hit here? 7 mil. Not bad, not bad. Because yeah, the extra link that he shares with this STR Piccolo, I think it's Experienced Fighters, which is 15% attack. That would definitely influence his attack stat. Okay, but his defense should be this, like, yeah, 500k with just 4 stacks. That's good. I can't complain about that for sure. I think that's fine, right? I think that's it. We don't really have to say anything else from this Orange Piccolo. We see his value when he's able to provide. Even like in a minimalistic situation, he is still able to survive the Cell Max super attack, which hits what for like 1.8 mil damage. It is, I'm pretty sure it is still the hardest hitting super attack in the game. And if I like really wanted to, I could have like stalled more and got more stacks with him, or I could have like reset over and over until I got him in the first rotation and then got like multiple rotations against the STR phase, right? There's a tons of things you could do to make this guy look really juiced, but I kind of wanted to get like a realistic like 4 stacks with him. I think it looks quite good though, so let me know what y'all think and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.